So for Miss Melba, mostly Miss Melba, but for those of you who were asking for, what is it? Vegan,
Whole food
plant-based. I know nothing about that, but Nana knows everything about it. So
not everything.
she's gonna teach us.
I know some things.
She knows some things. So we start with what? Let's turn the stove on.
I think he called it mirepoix, which is simply onions and carrots.
Okay, so we cut those up beforehand, and we cut them
and
kind of.
celery.
We cut them kind of chunky. See how we cut them kind of chunky? Same thing with the carrots and the. What else did we put in there?
Celery, onions, and carrots.
You want me to cut that? Yeah.
Is it because you have it turned that it looks funny? Like
Yes.
my comments are so big.
It is because I have it turned. I'm trying something new.
I don't think they're gonna like it.
They don't typically like new stuff.
I don't like new stuff.
You don't?
But now it even gives me the option for a little bell. I never saw that before.
Hit that bell. That's how you get notifications.
I never-
Hit that bell. Now you can see notifications. Y'all hit that bell. Everybody hit the bell. Ring the bell. All right. So what do you just saute
Just
this
saute
onion?
it down until it gets soft.
Okay. Do you want me to cut this other onion?
If you want it. You think you want like a lot of onion. If not, don't worry about it.
I just got it because I couldn't find the fennel.
Oh, see, look at that. Now I can watch like that.
Okay. See my boobs. All right. So Nana's told me to get a fennel bulb, and I went to one store and they didn't have it, and I called like 2 others and they didn't have it. So I Googled what to do, and they said to use onion and I forgot how much, a teaspoon I think of fennel seed.
Fennel seed? Okay.
I'll look it up again. Give me your phone, Michael. You're not even reading comments.
Now I'm answering my kid's question. Here.
Yes, they can have strawberries.
How do you know?
They texted me too.
Somebody wants to know if this is a recent video and what are you thinking?
A
I
recent
am
video?
making whole cannon soup.
It is a recent video.
This
It's
is
now.
live, in person.
Live and in person. And so far, all we have in the pot is onions, celery, and carrots.
Yeah, they can't really see in there.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing. They can't see in the pot. They asked to what?
But that's all that's in there.
It's just the onions, carrots, and celery, and she's just sauteing them up.
And when it gets to the point where it feels like it's going to start sticking, I'll put a little bit of vegetable broth. But right now, it's not sticking.
Can you hear Nana?
What?
Can you hear her?
Say something?
Why did she?
Something.
Well, I have it delayed.
Oh. And this is a really quick soup, other than how long you just let it simmer.
Yeah, she said this whole soup takes like, what, 15
Yeah.
minutes?
Yeah, 10 or 15 minutes to make, but then once everything starts cooking, you let it,
Simmer
get
down.
happy. You let it simmer for about 10, 15, 20 minutes until you can't take it anymore.
Michael, why did you clear your history? Why did you clear it? Did
What
you clear your history?
No, I didn't clear my history. For what? My safari?
Yeah.
I don't ever clear my history.
Oh, I'm sorry. I bumped you.
That's Papa's fault. Huh? I don't know. We'll just have to put as many fennels as Nana says.
Yeah. I've never tasted it without. See, when I cook it, not only do I use the fennel bowl, I also add fennel.
You put the seeds in the bowl?
I do. Got one of the seasonings that you can put in.
I don't normally cook with fennel, but it's kind of weird. Let me show it to you. Can y'all see that? It's like little seeds.
And it tastes, or it even smells like licorice. Let me taste.
You want to taste of all of them?
Yeah.
Hey, you talking to the lady that goes and picks wild plants
Yeah.
and berries.
I mean, it says on here, selected
Oh,
for subtle
mhm.
licorice flavor.
Licorice.
Really? Here, Pablo, your turn.
I like licorice.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have a bunch of them.
Melissa, you want some licorice?
Not
That's
that-
what they put in Italian sausage.
Is it?
I'm
Is it
pretty
the
sure.
red licorice or black licorice?
black licorice.
I like red licorice.
Yeah, I like red licorice.
Sorry.
I just unfollowed you.
Well,
Why is the picture so small tonight? Because we all
Is
agree.
it small?
Yeah, I tell you, it's small. And see,
Is
it's,
it because your phone's
yeah.
Yeah, because you gotta turn sideways.
Well, tell them they can turn their phone sideways and make it big.
I don't
Yeah,
think
turn your phone
would
sideways.
Would it do that?
Yeah.
I'm filming it like this so
Oh,
that
okay, yeah. Yeah, turn your phone sideways.
I can get in the habit of filming
Ooh,
this
if I
way.
ever feel like eating licorice, I'll just eat fennel. I never thought about that. Less calories.
Let's see how many calories in that.
That-
Less enjoyment.
So Kelly,
wouldn't
Kelly
be bad.
bought one of those
I
little
can't see.
cartridges for that little circle you got her. And to
Yeah.
me, if you crank it up a little bit, it tastes just like a white cherry icy.
This is what Allison uses. She loves her circle water bottle.
I love mine too. I bought Michael one.
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
I wish they had cola flavored though.
I wonder if you could get it online. Cola flavor.
Krista said the picture's so small because they're making low calorie food.
There you go.
Good sense of humor.
Who said that?
Krista. She's funny all the time.
I guess people complain about it being small.
Just turn your phone to
Turn
the
it
side.
sideways.
So I know I don't normally film like this, but I did it tonight because to put it on YouTube, you have to film like this.
Oh, really?
Are you gonna put it on YouTube?
Well, that's the goal since Facebook decided not to pay people anymore. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. They do pay people. It's just not near what
Not
they
as
used to.
much, yeah. I would go to Facebook. I mean,
YouTube.
All the ones that I watch are on YouTube. Now, can you find any of yours on YouTube?
Well, when I put them on there, you'll
Oh,
be
you
able
can put them
to.
on. Okay. Yeah, they all do YouTube.
But from what all the coaches are saying, like all the video content needs to be short form, like short videos. Like they like hanging out with us and chatting. Michael, you're not reading comments.
The ones that I watch, this guy, is over an hour long.
Yeah, do y'all chat? Can you see the comments?
I always watch it after. Oh, I don't know. I never looked at that.
I wonder if he
you
does it
could.
live. What's his name?
I want
Dean King.
Dylan Holmes.
Dylan Holmes. She watches Dylan Holmes on YouTube.
And also Chef AJ. Hers are more than an hour. Not all of them, but a lot of them are over an hour.
Oh, really? You watch the whole thing?
Yeah. Well, he does. When I saw him do it, he did 3 different meals.
Someone's
Maybe
asking, what are
4.
y'all making?
Whole cannon soup.
Cold cannon soup.
What's making it?
Rabbit food.
Rabbit feed?
Yeah.
Rabbit food.
It does smell good.
It does smell
Well,
good.
because it's like cooking the Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
Down south, this is like a Trinity.
Okay, so someone else asked, what are y'all making?
Cold cannon soup.
So it's basically like a vegetable soup, right?
Old
Yeah,
man
it's
soup?
vegetable.
It's vegan and plant-based.
Whole food, plant-based.
So does this mean it's low calorie?
I wouldn't well, the only thing that really has a lot of calories would be the potatoes.
Maybe this
But,
toasties.
but they're healthy calories.
Yeah, they're healthy calories.
Lauren Bundy says, hey Kelly.
Hey, Lauren. She's so cute.
It's cooking down. I don't know if you can tell the difference.
How
But can
soft
you
do you
see
want to
that?
get them?
I'm just
Let
gonna
me
cook
just
it a little bit more.
It said, Linda said that the live sign is hiding the woman's face during the soup, talking about another Linda.
Shrink down.
She's already a shorty.
I mean, I can see it from the phone though. I mean,
All right, I'm adjusting it. But now I got the rooster in there. All right, hold on. Is that better?
They say that's what it
Yeah.
says in Japanese. It says
Your head
do
is
not
getting
steal.
kind of cut off.
Mine.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
I can hear it to where it's still not dry, but I can hear it. So I'm going to add a little bit of this.
and then someone said, where are you from? We're from Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Prairieville,
Well, Prairieville.
Central.
Is that where y'all from there?
From
I'm an
Baton
Army
Rouge.
brat, so where am I from? I was born in Texas, lived in Germany, Oklahoma, lived everywhere. So,
Okay, where'd you graduate high school?
Slidell,
Salmon High.
Salmon High School.
Home of the fish. Salmons.
Don't say that. You get
Spartans.
We're a Spartan.
And where'd you graduate high school? Estruma?
S-A-L-M-E-N.
Ooh, that's a.
She put that
I won't say it's a bad school now, but those kids are dangerous, right?
No, it was fine back then.
Well, what about now?
I don't think any schools really.
Yeah, I don't think any school's from
Safe.
Michelle just texted
I don't
and
know
said
how to
she's
say her
coming.
name, but
She's coming to
Nairi.
do this with us.
Michelle did?
Amy said she
Somebody
graduated from
believe
Slidell High.
Who did?
Nairi Lapimi. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. How do you say her
I was
name?
joking.
Oh,
Nairi Lapini.
Oh, here's the
Nairi
garlic.
Lapini.
So we
She
got
graduated
about
from
3
Slidell High.
cloves of garlic that I minced up there. Not super tiny. Okay. These bowls that we use, we'll just use those.
Yeah, it looks like Nyrene.
Yeah, she graduated from Slidell
Lapine?
High, Mama.
Yeah.
well, I did salmon.
What year?
I don't
what
know.
year? She,
Well, I was
she
the
here-
second graduating class from salmon, so
You would have gone to Slidell, but they opened salmon.
yeah. And I know there were people in our neighborhood that went to Slidell, but I don't know how they did it. Now, my
Well,
brother went to
yeah, well,
Slidell,
the
but
cross-
we did.
1991.
Oh.
Woo-woo, 71 here.
She's a child.
Yeah, my brother, they didn't have to. When I went, they only went as far as 10th grade. Then the next year they did 11th grade, and then the last year they did 12th grade. So my brother wasn't able to get in there. So
Terry
he did go to
wants to know-
Slidell High.
Terry wants to know what part of Germany.
Bad Kreuznach.
I'll never remember that. Don't ask me later.
I couldn't even say that.
You can just say the name of the base.
I don't know the name of the base.
It's the Germany base in Bedford.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the
Grandpa
basic-
was in the Navy and
In the Army. At
And
that
the
time,
Army.
he was in the Army in Germany.
Kelly, somebody wants to know who the moderator is tonight. So.
I got a bunch of them. We got Michael, and we got his sister Melissa, and we got Pawpaw.
I think she wants to know who's cooking.
Nana, Michael's mama.
How long have you been vegan and why?
I guess I have been vegan. Oh gosh, that is a good question. How long have I been vegan?
Well, without my help.
If I wasn't married, it
Hey,
would have been a
watch it.
good 20 years. But I had a husband who
I like meat,
likes meat.
but we've both been living this way
Well, I
maybe
guess-
2 years.
I guess I've been pretty strict the past 10 years.
Okay, she wants to know why.
Why
Why you're vegan?
Why I'm vegan? Okay, reason I'm vegan is because of my dad, who had
This is vegetable broth, by the way.
A quadruple bypass.
quadruple bypass when he was younger than I am, and there were about 5 other guys that had it about the same time as he did, and 2 or 3 of them had it again. I think 1 or 2 people may have died.
I don't see her too.
My dad,
Did I say something ugly?
when he was, afterwards when he was recuperating, my mother was cooking for him per whatever the doctor said for him to eat. And so he was very strict in eating what he was eating. But he started getting the blockage again. So about this time, somebody gave him a book by Dr. Dean Ornish about reversing heart disease. So my mother read the book, he read the book, and my mother cooked for him exactly what it was, which
That was
Dr.
bay
Dean
leaves.
Ornish is basically vegetarian. My dad did have egg whites and skim milk. I think that was about it. Egg whites and skim milk. But stuck to it strict. And all his blockage reversed. He doesn't have any more blockage. And at the time that he had his surgery, his open heart, I think he was in his early 60s. And at that time, it was only supposed to last 20 to 25 years.
Now he's what,
And
97?
he's 97, going on
97.
98 this year, and
Yeah.
he is still alive and has not had another surgery.
Have you showed your mom's cookbook?
Oh no!
Grandma's cookbook?
Stay there, stay there.
Might help.
So my mother-
Hello, Ashley Valentine.
So
You know
my-
her?
Yeah, that's my friend from high
Okay,
school.
so somebody said
From
that their
middle,
daddy was in the
primary
Navy
school,
and
middle
Army.
school.
So was
Yeah, my dad was in Navy and then Army. So my mother, after my dad was reversing his heart disease, started writing recipes down and then decided to make a cookbook. And this is her cookbook that she wrote. And it is all, I would say vegetarian because there
Can you
are
see it?
different things
Can you
in
see it,
there.
Melissa? Oh.
It's backwards. It says Heart Smart Cuisine.
I just got it.
But you got a commercial?
Yeah, I got a little ad or
Oh, that's
something.
good.
Okay, yes.
I'm saying-
Now
so
I
it is
see the
backwards.
cookbook.
Okay,
It is
yeah.
backwards, yeah.
Actually, everything was written on in the computer and stuff. You actually,
Yeah,
after your mom
she
passed
did it
away-
in the computer and
Okay, here.
was trying to get it published and never did, but when she passed away, I decided I am going to get it, not published, but at least make it into print form. So we made enough copies that we gave one to all the family and friends.
Some of these recipes are going to be in the Mrs. Munson and Friends cookbook, so not all of them.
So, you know
That's
that
a lot.
house that Dad sent us? We went and saw it the other day, and it was kind of like Grandma's house, where it had like the walk-in attic.
Oh, neat.
So they were turning around, so I walked in there, and I was sitting in the attic, and I was waiting for Kelly and the realtor to come walk around and go, "What's this door?" They opened it. Dude, I jumped out.
It's not
Kelly's body left, went to heaven, came back.
So this is a no salt seasoning from Costco, and I don't know how much I'm putting in.
It's just a no salt seasoning. Is
Yep.
it got that?
That's a lot of seasoning.
Putting it that much. Probably about
3
a
shakes
tablespoon.
of a lamb tail.
Yeah.
Jill says amazing story about your dad and mom.
And the thing
And then Ashley
is,
says hi.
everyone that had that surgery with my dad is the only one still
Michael,
alive.
we need to get some of
Okay,
this.
some
This smells
some
good.
people came a little bit late. You were cooking.
I am making
All right, I'm going to bring this over here so you can see in the pot.
whole cannon.
I'm sorry, my hand's in the way.
Oh, and then someone replied vegetable soup. So someone's answering. Jill's answering.
It's a whole food plant-based vegetable soup.
Cheryl's asking, Kelly, did you have a good birthday?
I did. All right. Hold on. All right, so she's adding a little more water. That's what our soup looks like so far. She added that Costco. Let me come over here, show you the Costco seasoning. It smells really good. How did it flip around right? That's nice. Because I didn't flip it.
Yeah, it's working right now.
Michael might have done something.
No, he has to have my phone to do it.
Oh.
Okay, so what's in here is
Yeah, read it.
onion, organic garlic, or everything is organic. Carrots, black pepper, red bell pepper, tomato granules, orange peel. Man, they got everything in here. Parsley, bay leaves, thyme, basil, celery. I mean, there's like a 2-mile list.
Show the cookbook.
Oh, here's the
It's
cookbook.
because you have your phone normal and not the selfie way. Filming it's the selfie way, so it's reversed.
Oh. Oh, thanks. That's awesome. I never get hit on.
Yeah.
All right, wait, Donna, just put some more stuff in there.
I just put a little bit of better than bouillon because I added the water. I didn't want it to be watered down.
Is it vegetable flavor?
Yes, it's vegetable.
Okay, she put some more better than bouillon. What about the cabbage? When do we add that?
That's going to go in a little bit,
Okay.
What about these green tomatoes?
and that'll go in a little bit.
It's so colorful.
All right.
You know those potatoes in there almost look like apples.
Yeah, I know.
First thing.
Those are just red
Did
potatoes.
you put bay leaves in there? Or
Put
did
some
you
of
We
the
did.
fennel in there.
But did you mention it?
Yeah.
Don't get crazy with
All
that.
right, here's the fennel. Papa said don't get crazy.
Well, that's what they put in sausage and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much to put in, but that's how much I'm putting in.
I would say it was about a tablespoon,
In
maybe.
the name of the soup, one more time.
Whole cannon soup.
Whole cannon.
I think when they originally made it, they made it with mashed potatoes. I just like the chunky potatoes.
I like chunky anything.
And if we'd have cut them smaller, it would have cooked them.
Thank God, so does Michael.
Like what?
You're
Chunky
Chunky.
everything. Well, so I think you're the only one who caught that.
It smells so good.
It does.
It looks good. I just want to throw some beef stew in there so bad. Some beef cubes.
Meat in.
You could add, if you wanted to make it, it would make it unhealthy, but you could put either fake ground meat or you could put some
Oh, yeah, I'm
real
sure
beef
you could
stew.
put anything
You
in
put
there
anything
that
you want in
wanted.
there, but we're trying to keep it healthy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
And
don't
it's
eat it, so I
delicious.
don't cook with it.
Well, we're trying to keep it vegan, plant-based. I don't
And
know.
it is delicious.
That's up
There's
to
got to be
you.
people out there that like vegan food and plant-based food, so we've got to give them something.
What is the difference between vegan and plant-based?
Vegan is a little bit more strict than vegetarian. Vegans, they do eat oil, they do eat sugars, I'm sure.
Is vegan and plant-based the same thing?
No.
They're similar.
Plant-based is more strict. Plant-based is anything that if you could go out to the garden and pick, that's what you eat. Okay, you cannot go to the garden and get olive oil. So, of course, we don't use olive oil. You can't go to the garden and get applesauce, so we don't use applesauce. We eat the whole apple. We eat the whole foods. That's basically the difference.
And if it has a commercial,
If it has a commercial, we don't eat it. If it has a face, we don't eat it.
as a mother, we don't
If it had a mama, you don't eat it.
I'll eat them. Come here, little baby. No, if it's my babies, I won't eat them.
Yeah.
A cow would be a lucky animal to be bought by Mrs. Munson
Yes.
because it'll never get eaten. Well, I say that, but I plan on buying bunches of cows and eating some of them.
Oh, I'm going to put the, whatever these are.
Oh, tell me,
Okay, somebody else is asking who the moderator is.
The cook tonight is Nana.
Now
Michael's
this doesn't, it's not on the recipe, but I put it in mine whenever I cook it and it really adds flavor. And it's the tomatillo. I like it.
Ah, this lady got mad, so she left because she wanted to know who the moderator was. And she says, I guess nobody, it seems. And then she says, bye.
Bye.
She's
that time?
not fan.
Well, she'll be fine then. She'll get glad in her little tight fan panties.
Should have gotten on
Soon as she
earlier.
got
It
mad.
was mentioned several times. And this, basically we're done. We're just let it, oh, I gotta put the cabbage in.
Yeah.
Oh, what about this stuff?
That'll go in later.
Later.
Yeah, you don't need to really cook it.
So maybe while that's boiling, we can work on that, I don't know, nut stuff.
Yes, I'll make the cashew cream.
Oh, yeah.
Because after this is cooked, before you eat it, now some people do put the cashew cream, because cashew cream is, well, it's made with just cashews and water, but it makes it more rich flavor, and they put it in the soup. I don't. I just put it in my individual bowl. I don't know why.
Do you keep it in your refrigerator
I
to
do.
use?
I do keep it
Christine
in the
says that she
refrigerator.
makes her own applesauce. She adds water and just mashes it.
Yeah, I just
I make
answered her
my
that
own
we do
apple
too.
butter.
Oh yeah, the apple butter's good.
This is a real Tupperware bowl, just so y'all know. I know how to eye them. This thing is worth a fortune. Did you know that?
Oh, I bet it is. Okay, now the cabbage will cook down. And while this is cooking down, I'm going to go ahead and make my cashew cream.
Ooh, I love the cashew
That
cream.
cashew cream.
You love it?
I love the cashew cream. It's so good.
All right.
it's
Are
such
we,
a
do I need to move the camera over there?
It's gonna be a little.
I can move it. Well, it's going to be a little.
Kevin says,
show 'em that
Kelly,
first.
you look
Okay.
radiant today with your dress and your hair down. It's
Who
super
was
neat
that?
seeing Michael's parents. Hello to them.
Kevin?
I don't know, some guy named Kevin
This is
says you
the
look
cashews
radiant.
that I just
Thanks,
soaked.
Kat.
You don't have to soak them. They're raw cashews. You don't have to soak them if you have a Vitamix. If you don't have a Vitamix, I do suggest that you soak them. I just soaked them. I don't know why. I just did.
So they're raw cashews that's already been peeled, unsalted, right? Unsalted?
Yes, I thought they're wrong.
Unsalted raw cashews.
All right, and you just soak them in the water for a few minutes.
And so I've got a half a cup here.
Hot water.
I think it's a half a cup. Yes, a half cup that I'm just going to empty in, and then
And then-
add
Can you see?
another half cup of water.
Can you see?
And then Kevin says that Michael's a good hubby and dad, so kudos to y'all for raising a great son.
Oh.
Aww.
They just
How does he know my son?
From
For
this show.
them raising a great son, talking about Michael.
Oh, I get it. Well, listen.
And then you just, after you've put the water in there, which is it's just half and half, you just blend it.
Kevin, listen.
It's
They
big.
raised him halfway. I'm responsible for the other half.
You're like, I had to finish raising them.
Can we see what you're doing?
Oh, yeah. Okay, she's got it in the blender. There she is. She's barely taller than the blender. On the counter. So it's just cashews. You blend them up. You don't season them with nothing?
Nope. Cashews and water.
And I love cashews. That's probably why I love the cashew cream.
And it really wasn't any water. It was
For
just
some
from
reason, it's
whatever.
backwards
It was just half and half.
Because it's on selfie mode. It's the selfie. If it's this way,
I guess
it's
it could be
backwards. If
used
it's
like if somebody wanted to use heavy whipping cream or.
Oh,
So she turns it, Melissa? if
We
she
might have
turns
to
it
try
this
that.
way, if she
No.
turn-
If it's
I'll let
turned
you lick it and see if you like
this
it.
way, it's normal. If you do it this way, it's selfie, and it's going to be reversed.
And that's all that is. It's
I
heavy
mean,
cream.
it is kind of, it tastes kind of like milk.
And it's
Yeah.
so good.
Is it mixed up enough? I'm pretty sure
I think
it is.
so.
It's creamy.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I wanted.
You already poured the syrup?
Yeah.
it's good.
You want a spatula to kind
And
of?
this is the cashew.
Do you want a spatula?
No, for you.
No. I do want to go, Michael, when we go to Costco tomorrow, don't let me forget to get this stuff.
What is it called?
Organic no salt seasoning.
Okay.
A blend of 21 organic spices.
I would take a screenshot and send it to you, but you never read my text.
That is not true. You think you need some more water?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to put more in.
Here, I'll get you,
I probably should have had to.
well, I was going to get it.
The cup right here.
Where? Oh, I missed that.
Right by your elbow.
You need another one?
Yeah.
Sherry's asking, what are you cooking?
Cold cannon soup.
Are you saying C-O-L-E or C-O-L-D?
COLCANNON. Cannon.
What is coal cannon? What does that mean?
I don't know what it means.
Is it
All I
someone's
know
name?
is it
Coal?
is potatoes and cabbage. That's the basis of it, I guess. Potatoes and cabbage.
That's such a tiny pot to cook with.
Okay, here's a question for Kelly.
Yep.
It says, what do they, me and Nana, eat when they go to Kelly and Michael's?
I eat sweet potatoes.
Yeah. I usually throw
Or
Nana
rice.
a potato in the Instapot, and Papa eats whatever I cook.
Well,
Don't lie.
I will
Don't
cheat
lie,
a little
Papa.
bit. I will cheat a little bit.
He
A
loves
little
coming
bit?
over. He cheats.
A little bit. I'll
But-
let
Colleen
but
sent you the
whenever-
picture of the Costco seasoning,
Here,
But
I'm gonna
whenever-
hold it in front of y'all.
but it's backwards.
Hold on, I'll fix it.
But when Nana gets me home, she puts me back on my whole food plant based. In a tongue lashing.
I mean, he
Does
either
she
eats it
really?
Or he doesn't. No, I don't give him a tongue lashing.
Well, that explains a lot.
Simply tell him if you want to die, it's up to you. You want to get heart disease?
There it is. I'll take your screenshot. Get it, get it. Ching, 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 I can hear them all. Clink, clink,
Clink, clink.
clink, 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 clink. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're done.
Why am I so far behind? Oh, there it is.
Okay, let me get a screen.
Christine Gordon is asking, did Big Daddy grow up eating like this?
No.
No, only whenever we went to Grandma and Grandpa's house, then yes.
Yes.
This is what we ate over at Grandma and Grandpa's house.
They did have pancakes for dinner.
But at our house, we ate normal food.
Yeah, I didn't start eating this way, I guess, until the kids got older.
Yeah.
I mean, I
You would,
dabbled
you
in
would
it.
make some things,
But,
especially
you know-
if Grandpa and Grandma came to visit.
Whenever we would sit down, everybody would say, "Where's the meat?"
You worked really late.
That guy-
So did you cook most of the time or did Papa?
No, I would have to say he did.
Well,
You did?
You gotta tell them the story
For
about
little kids.
Oh,
the
the
topher.
tofu. Oh, the tofu. Oh, that was here though. No.
Yeah, that was here, but
Even I didn't like that.
I don't know.
You made a tofurkey for Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
We,
I
well, we
didn't
bought
like it.
one free.
Did somebody make a turkey on the side just in case?
No,
No one liked it. Really, it wasn't. It didn't go as well.
I mean my kids and my husband did not like my eating plan whatsoever. I remember one time, it must have been around Christmas, Thanksgiving, I don't know when it was. We bought those soft cookies from Walmart.
Yes, I remember that.
And Melissa, this one over here, is taking a bite of it. Ooh, what are these
so
made of?
good.
These are so good. And as she's taking a bite, I said, "Oh, I made those with tofu." She spit that thing out. That's what I had to deal with.
Did you make her eat it? I would make her eat
I would eat it now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, back then when we did the
Back
tofu
then I
turkey-
didn't-
Back then when we did
I
the
didn't like the
tofu
idea of
turkey
that.
thing, we were new. We were new.
So
to
I
it.
do know that it's all in your head.
Yes, I agree.
And I know that because my dad, now this was before he had his surgery, they used to have a sailboat that they would go out on, and they had gone out into, I guess they were out in the Atlantic. And they must have had about 5 or 6 people with them. And my dad made sandwiches, and so he knew how many people there were.
He made
And
burgers, huh?
that, well, burgers is what I meant. He had made hamburgers for everybody, so he had, I guess, one for everybody. So after they're sitting down, cleaning up and looking around, my dad says, somebody didn't get a patty. Who did not get a hamburger? It was my dad. He ate it and didn't even realize he didn't have a burger.
He had
So
a salad sandwich.
all
A
in the
salad
head.
sandwich. I
All
remember
in the
that.
head.
But what do we eat when we go to California? When we go to In-N-Out
When we
Burgers?
go to
What do we
In-N-Out,
get?
I don't know what it's called, but I get the lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles
And onions.
and onions. Sometimes I get it on the bun, and sometimes I have them, it's just in the lettuce. So the lettuce is
But
my
even on the
hamburger.
bun, it is good.
Yeah, you
It-
can't really
it-
tell the difference. I had taken my grandkids there one time, and they were kind of hesitant, but they liked it. They even ordered one, but it was with the bun.
Someone's asking, Melissa, are you vegan? No, I'm not, but I
no.
will eat vegan food.
She doesn't discriminate.
If it's food, it's.
I could be
She's
vegan.
not a hater.
I could be vegan. I could be vegetarian. But I also do like meat.
I don't miss meat at all.
Never?
No, I don't ever miss it.
Well, let me tell you about the steak we had for my birthday. It was so good. And have you ever had seafood arancini? Or arancini, I don't know how to say it. Oh my God. It was so good. And it made me think of you. Every time I eat something delicious, I think of you. Poor Nana.
Now, see, I don't miss it though. Now, if I were to eat it every now and then, maybe I would miss it.
Yeah.
You know, because it's there.
But I eat it every now and then, and
You don't miss
I'm
it?
good. I love,
Okay.
I love the.
Yeah, see, I don't miss it.
Yeah.
Do you ever crave meat though?
No,
I don't ever crave meat. The only thing I ever crave is fish. Like, I love salmon.
I have a bad influence
I
in the
crave meat.
family.
I like fish.
But I don't have a sweet tooth, and y'all do.
I do have a sweet.
I have a
did
sweet
with
tooth.
Kelly.
That's a good one, Daddy.
You should tell them the story.
No.
Don't
He
show
doesn't
him.
want- No, don't show him.
Whoever wants to know, it's cold cannon soup. It's basically a vegetable soup. With, Linda, what is it, cabbage and
It's got
carrots?
cabbage, potatoes, celery, onions, carrots.
Some fennel in there.
Some licorice sticks.
It's supposed to be made but with a fennel bulb, but she couldn't find one, so we added a bunch of fennel.
I mean, I could have went across town to Whole Foods. I probably could have found it there. That's one thing about your eating
Yeah.
style is having to drive across town hunting the stuff you
Yeah.
need.
Yeah, that's why whenever I go out towards Whole Foods or Fresh Market or Trader Joe's, or I try to get stuff that I know I can't get around here.
Hey, we have to go to Costco tomorrow. Y'all want to go to Trader Joe's?
I love Trader Joe's.
I've never been.
We're gonna be out of town.
Oh man,
That's
I,
right.
I gotta bring my bike back to the guy to fix some.
you're always out of town.
Is cold cannon an Irish dish?
I think it is.
It
Someone's
might
asking.
be. I don't see why not. You know,
I think
being that
it
it's
is.
cabbage and potatoes, I would think so. Now, the first time I made it, I wasn't looking at the recipe. I just knew what went in it, and I added about a half a bag, I guess, of I guess it's the Southern style hash browns. And
Really?
after I put a bunch in, I went, it's whole potatoes. I'm supposed to use red potatoes. So, but it tasted good. So, I mean, you really can't mess up the recipe.
I can't remember the last time I cooked a pot that size.
No, Karen, there's no meat in this. It's whole food, plant based.
Yep. Simple.
I'm looking
Angela
forward
says,
to
I
the
live
day.
at Trader Joe's.
Do you?
You what?
She lives at Trader
Lives at
Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Bonnie has that colander like you have, the green Tupperware colander bowl.
You can still buy Tupperware colanders. I don't know if you can get that color though. I recently bought this big, huge 42, I don't know if it's a cup, 42 cup Tupperware bowl, and I love it.
A bowl, like a mixing bowl?
And it has handles on the side.
Oh, see, I have these. I don't
It's
know
a
why I have
plastic.
this one. This is all little.
Kathy, I agree. Whole Foods is or Trader Joe's is a good place to go and pick up a few items, but I wouldn't grocery shop there. That'll run you
way up.
Trader Joe's, Sprouts, I like Sprouts.
So Terry says In-N-Out protein style with the lettuce wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is with the
I
lettuce
love
wrap.
that too.
Trina's from Nova Scotia.
We get a lot of Canada people.
8. Got a lot of Canada people. 8.
Yeah.
She's gonna get mad at me for doing that.
Wish we'd have cut it smaller, now that I think about it.
And Krista, the one that was on earlier, said something funny. I can't remember what. But she lives in Canada.
You see, I knew you had people that were vegans and whole food. Krista is making a homemade vegan pizza tonight.
Krista's
With
With
a side of bacon and cheese. That's funny.
Shame on you, Krista.
Karen's asking, do you eat crackers or bread with this soup?
You can. Have we eaten crackers? Not bread.
How do you eat crackers if you can't get them out the garden?
That's true.
Oh, so Chris is saying yes, cold cannon soup is Irish with cabbage and kale and mashed potatoes.
So bread is not plant based.
Bread is not plant-based. No.
Okay.
Not to
But
say
bread
that
is vegan,
bread
right?
can be vegan.
Can be
Can be
vegan.
vegan. And what we use is the sprouted bread.
If we ever do, yeah, we'll use Ezekiel bread.
How about show me your new bread container? They would like that.
Show them, Donna,
I'll, okay.
or Kelly, and you show her what kind of bread we use.
Where did you get it from? Walmart?
Yes.
At Walmart, believe it or not.
So
Ours
But you can't
is
get it
from
in.
Niagara Falls.
Oh, we
looks
were
like-
just there last month, a couple months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So it looks like just a little Tupperware bread box. But what's cool about it is this little bread. This is your bag, and as you use it, it just pops up like this. And then
Makes
goes
it
like-
easy to get to.
And what kind of bread is this?
This is
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
Looks like sawdust. Show it to me.
It's good. It's a sprouted grain bread.
Here's their sawdust bread. No, it's Ezekiel bread. I'm sure it's good.
It is good.
It's a little dry.
A little bit, but we put on some of the
My apple butter.
apple butter. And the apple butter it is plant-based. It's just apples, some dates for sweetening, and
That's
some
Not a
liquid.
lot
love
of
cinnamon.
dates.
I love
And
that
cinnamon
too.
water, and that's
Makes
it.
so
And,
good.
and you cook it down, and it's delicious. And we put that on the bread.
But I might have to get one. Do you have to keep this in the refrigerator?
No, you don't. Well, Ezekiel bread, yeah, I would.
Okay, so it's the
But
bread.
regular bread.
But regular
Because
bread,
normally
you
it's
In
you
the
get it in the
pantry.
freezer section.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but
Well, what is the Ezekiel bread? It's just the.
it's if
It's
you look
sprouted.
in Ezekiel.
What does that mean? Sprouted. Like it might if you leave it
sprouted
out it'll grow
grains.
something.
Okay,
Well,
Terry.
my outfit is
Sprouted
pretty
grains.
good.
Terry, I'm seeing your comment about using some fake meat, and I will admit to using that sometimes, but you got to be careful with that because that stuff is chock-a-block full
Full of fat.
of fats and
Oils.
extra ingredients and oils, and sometimes it's almost as unhealthy as regular real meat. So you got to be careful. Like all those Beyond Meats, they're just stuffed with, it's bad. It's full of fat.
So I went to the doctor recently, and he told me to try the Mediterranean diet. I don't really know what that means. I have to do a little research. So we might have some of that in the future.
Mediterranean does use olive oil.
Yeah,
I don't
olive
use
oil.
oils, but it does.
She's checking to see if carrots and potatoes are done.
Carrots are still a little crunchy.
Okay,
Not bad. I mean,
Those
if you
are probably done.
if you don't mind,
a crunch.
yeah. Potatoes are not done.
You can throw that back in here.
That's okay. I'll eat it.
She will. She will probably eat a raw potato.
I do.
Yeah, she will.
I like raw potatoes. I was listening to somebody one time and they said, no, you can't eat raw potatoes. I was like, oops, I do.
There's something with the peel. Like if it's a green, it can.
Oh, yeah, if it's green, then you're not supposed to, yeah.
You're not even supposed to give it to your
I do.
chicken.
Do you use a lot of spices when you cook?
Yes, a lot of spices.
You ever use saffron?
No, it's expensive.
I saw some when I went and bought this stuff, and I was like, ooh, I want to get that and try it, but I didn't.
I saw it.
Krista says seriously she loves watching Nana cook because even though she's not vegan, she's not a huge meat person either. I'm kind of the same. I'm not a huge meat person. Like I don't like steaks.
Really?
Steaks, pork tenderloins. I don't like all that.
Everyone
I mean, I
should-
like a hamburger, but I could also do a fake meat burger.
Yeah.
I like sausage, but
I would
can
rather
do the
not
fake
have
sausage.
a fake meat burger. I would rather just, now the bean burger's not bad.
I like the bean burgers.
I like the bean
Well, that's
burger.
the only fake meat burgers I like. It's a black bean. It has like the corn and stuff
Yeah.
in it. Those are good. The
That's
black
pretty
bean
good.
burgers.
I know Wes made some one time. They were really good.
I like those. See, I could do that, and
You know-
and I could. Well,
They're so expensive though.
I do like sausage, like breakfast sausage.
But you know the way Americans used to eat before the 60s and all these fast food places popped up is you would eat at home and a lot of times there was no meat. And if there was any meat, you'd take a whole pound of hamburger and it would last the whole week.
A pound of hamburger?
Yeah, I mean you just make...
We were a family of 6 growing up, and my mother would use a pound of ground meat, and it lasted 2 meals.
You know how many I use per meal? 4.
Oh,
God!
4 pounds.
But you
of
see,
ground
the way your plate should be, it should be like, 85, 90% vegetables,
Yeah.
and then the rest meat. And, it's supposed to be a small portion, and it's great if everyone do a no meat Monday, cut a little meat out of your diet. It would help you, it would be healthy.
There is a diet. There is this doctor that I follow, Dr. Ken Berry. He's one of the reasons he's very, very attractive. He wasn't more
What does that have to
attractive.
do with anything?
Well, he
Eyes up
was,
here.
he was more attractive when he had a little more meat on his bones, but he didn't lost so much weight. Still a good-looking guy, but not as good-looking. Anyways, sorry, Dr. Ken. I told you I like him chunky. Anywho,
Good thing.
he promotes a carnivorous diet. Like he wants you to eat the bone marrow out of the bone.
Some people believe that, Depends upon what.
It's hard to know what the right
doctor.
thing to do.
If doctors would agree on something, but I guess they're not because of the pharmaceuticals, they're not going to allow it.
marrow and
It's not, it normally has a little
It has all
sweet,
the
like a
collagen
cream.
and stuff in it.
It's not really sweet. You don't put dates in here. But it's
Maybe I'll put it
good.
in the refrigerator. That might be.
Maybe that might be it.
You think the fridge might sweeten it
Because
up?
the other one that's in there is sweet. You can taste the difference in the two.
Maybe is there too much water?
I don't know.
And I did put a little bit more water.
Does it thicken up in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. This is the one that I'm.
And that really tastes like...
Look how thick it gets. It gets almost like an Alfredo sauce. Isn't that not like a see?
Ooh. Do I have it right?
Yeah, I know it's weird because it's backwards. I flip. That's why I don't like flipping it.
But it tastes so good.
So you can read.
And that's... Hey, it tastes sweet.
It's the same batch of cashews. Same batch.
It's sweet. It tastes great.
Maybe it's in your head.
Maybe it's in your
Now
head.
it's in my mouth.
Nah. It should have smelled good. I really like this
I
season.
thought you got your sweet tooth removed.
Found it. I wonder what them two are whispering about over there. They don't even know we're talking about them.
No, they don't. What are they even looking at?
The potatoes. I'm gonna cut some of these potatoes.
Good idea.
I don't know if it'll cook any faster, but should.
Someone said, I hear you can get worms from raw potatoes.
Well, I don't have worms.
That you know.
That you know
But
of.
I know.
How about you need to check her later?
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, I wish I could be a fly on the wall for that one. Bend over, girl. I still have that image in my
You got a
head.
picture, huh? Uh-oh, you got a visual.
Somebody loves your hair, Kelly.
Thank you. I just got it done today. It's super-
It does
I
look
mentioned
blonde.
that.
It
It
looks
looks
really
blonde.
pretty.
You think it's too white?
No, it looks good. I need to get my hair done. My roots are looking bad.
Yeah, some of those potatoes.
I think
Well-
Cheryl Northwest is so laughing at your comment.
It might be contagious. Might want to check you later for some worms.
Okay, Sherry wants to know, what do you use the cashew cream for?
I put it in my soups. Anytime you would add, like if you want a milky flavor or
Like to thicken it up.
to thicken it up, yeah, cashew cream. And it
I
adds a
bet-
depth of flavor to it.
If you pour that cream onto the bowl at the table when you're ready to sit down and eat, that is so, it kicks it up a notch. It really is so
Yeah,
good.
it does.
it's hard to convince people, and I have to tell you that I'm skeptical. It's hard to convince people that this is going to be delicious without meat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand that. But
I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love my vegetables. But, you know, the meat also flavors your stews and your
Yes, it
soups.
does.
And
it gives it a different flavor.
so I don't think I've ever made a soup that didn't have meat in it. Michael, have I?
What?
Ever made a soup that didn't have meat in it?
Of course, vegetable soup.
I put beef stew in that.
Vegetable soup. You've done that before, girl. Right?
Yeah, but I put beef stew in it, like stew meat.
Then it's not vegetable stew.
Someone said Big Daddy's being very quiet tonight.
Okay,
I think Big
Don
Daddy's
wants
not
to know,
over
did you
here.
get any
He's
birthday
on the couch
gifts?
talking to
She
Uncle
said
Wes.
she's being nosy.
Yeah, I got, let me show you.
Yeah, you've done a vegetable soup before. With no meat?
But did I make it?
I don't think so. I think I did.
Okay.
Who get the house?
I got a circle.
Oh,
Nicole says she's allergic to cashews. Is there something else that she could use as an alternative?
Can you do the same thing with any nut?
I wonder if you could use
I don't know.
almonds.
Almonds or maybe walnuts.
You could definitely try it.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't know. Try it. That's all I can say.
maybe
Try it.
walnuts.
You know, try it with a small amount and see if it comes out.
Sweet kind of flavor.
Oh, I don't know why I did that. Okay, so I got this little water jug from Nana. She knows I'm trying to quit my cokes. And this, so you put water in it, fill it up with water, and then you buy these little, I don't know, I guess they're kind of like filters. Or,
Yeah,
Yeah, they look like a filter,
and they're like the flavor.
but they're
filter.
flavored.
Yeah, and they got flavors in them. So your water bottle has a big hole like that until you put this on it. And then you can adjust how much you want. So I know when Michael's been messing with it because he cranks it back up to like 5 or 6 or 7. I like it on 3.
Colleen, I'm going to address something that you're talking about, if you don't mind, Kim.
Go ahead.
Colleen is saying that her cardiologist says to eat half of the food that you regularly eat. Well, cardiologists differ on things. If Linda's dad would have, or Nana's dad would have listened to the cardiologist, he would be dead now, because the cardiologist said, "Oh, go ahead, you can have steak, you can have ground beef, you can
I
have
don't
all
know if
that."
he said steaks.
Well, he said,
Chicken. He could have chicken.
yeah, but
Forever?
What is
well, you know,
cardiologist?
after the heart problem, apparently maybe Colleen or somebody in her family has had a problem. Well, she goes to a cardiologist. So, but anyway, if you get off of meat all the way, dairy, ice cream,
Oils.
butter,
Oh, no
oil.
ice cream?
It's a dairy.
Anyway, if
can
you get
have
off
my
of all
ice
these
cream.
things, like Nana's dad is going to be 98 this year. He's going to be 98 this year. He had a bypass, quadruple bypass, back in the 60s, 70s.
No, in the 70s.
All right, in the 70s, he had it. He had 3 other friends that got him at about the same time. They're all dead because they never changed
It's
their
about 5
diet.
different guys.
What goes in your mouth affects your health.
And I think Grandpa was in his 50s.
I mean, I'm not
No,
telling
he's
you
in
you're
his
wrong.
60s,
I'm not
early
saying these
60s.
cardiologists are wrong.
Maybe
but
62.
a bunch of cardiologists will tell you,
I thought he was
in
like
the
in his
books that we read, to not
Was
eat
it
that
before
way.
I was
So
born?
That's just
No.
our opinion.
No.
That's just our opinion.
I was like little. I
Pretty
was
sure we
little.
were going to Christian Life at the time.
No, I was little.
I don't know if I could never eat meat again. Can I have this for dinner?
But
Yeah.
you can cut back. Cut back.
If you cut back,
Krista's asking, does the water bottle cartridge leave an aftertaste?
I keep it so low, no. But if you crank it up high, I can kind of taste that. I know what you're talking about, that sugar, fake sugar aftertaste.
And then Chris is asking, can you use almond milk in dessert?
Absolutely.
yes.
We eat or drink all
In fact, I like ice cream, so I make my own ice cream. I use bananas and almond milk.
Show them frozen.
Can you use, instead of that cashew cream, can you use like almond milk to thicken your...
I guess.
And have you tried oat milk, or can you not have that?
Yeah, we can have anything that's not real milk. We'll have.
Oh, cake
Cake
batter
batter.
ice cream.
Yeah, this is what I use for ice cream. And this is bananas and almond milk, a little bit of vanilla, cashew.
And then you run it
Dates,
back to the
dates.
creamy, and it makes it like ice cream.
Yeah.
You
Put
want
it
to
in
show them
my-
the machine?
Put it in my
real quick?
machine and
That
it
machine
makes
is
ice cream.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is loud.
But
I have showed y'all the machine.
But oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it is so good. I I would go so far as to say.
Karen's asking, do you eat sugar?
No.
Truvia is what
Yeah,
I.
the Truvia.
Or dates or date syrup.
The date syrup is good too.
I sweeten things.
I love
If I
dates.
want
Can
it
you
sweet,
put it in your
I will use dates. You can use
Like
it in
date
your coffee.
syrup?
It doesn't do anything for me. I can go with nothing.
I don't like sweet coffee. I just do
You put it in your
coffee
coffee?
with
Yes.
almond milk. That's all I
Date
do.
syrup?
No, the Truvia. That's what broke my tooth. I broke my tooth because I was having a sweet tooth.
Well, I thought you had a temporary.
I do. I just took it.
Where can you
Oh,
buy the
you
water
can take
bottle?
it
I got my daughter's water bottle
This
from
is how
Walmart.
it's too.
Walmart.
You can get it from Amazon and all too, but Walmart
And
has
it's
the
still
water
there?
bottle.
No,
And
this
it's
is
called
different.
Circle.
Yeah, it's called Circle, and so Nana got me that for my birthday,
Circle water bottle.
and I went and bought Michael one, but he doesn't. Yeah, I don't think he's even used it. He just sucks out of mine, which is fine.
Yeah, it's a way to
Allison
get you to
loves
drink
it.
more water.
Yeah.
I like it.
For people who don't like water, you know.
So that's.
So this little cartridge lasts about 6 to 7 times that you fill it. It'll last longer if you keep it low, but if you crank it up like him.
Yeah, if you crank it up, you'll go through it faster.
So
This is probably ready. Maybe I should try it.
Potato? Did you try potato?
I'll try another
Don't
potato.
burn your throat.
What do you eat for protein?
Food.
You can
plants.
never. You can never be deprived of protein. Broccoli, spinach, all
Every
the
plant
greens.
has protein.
Protein.
So
And,
plant protein.
Matter of fact, broccoli and or spinach have more protein than an ounce of steak.
Don't y'all have like the plant-based protein powder that y'all do for like protein shakes?
Oh no.
We haven't done it.
Or
in
the
a while.
collagen
No,
protein?
we haven't done
We
it.
haven't done it.
Okay,
in a
well I
while.
know y'all I know
We don't do
y'all
that anymore.
Barbara,
I do
you can
like
get
that.
that. Barbara, you can get that water bottle from Walmart.
Walmart.
Matter of fact, that's where we got it.
It's over by like the
Yeah, I
water
had a
bottles.
Walmart birthday.
I'm okay with it. I know what you're talking about. Oh no, not New Orleans.
I
don't
drink a
want
gallon
that.
of water every day too, Lisa.
This is a 20-ounce bottle, so to drink a
Wine
gallon.
is not water.
No, I do. I have a gallon. It's in my car. I'll go get it. It's a gallon water jug that I fill up every day and I bring it to work with me.
Do you pee all day long? That's
I
all.
do. I pee all day long.
Karen, no. Nana and I are Michael's or Big Daddy's parents.
I call him Michael too sometimes. Usually when I'm mad at him. Okay, so you think this is ready?
I think so.
Rhonda loves your hair, Kelly.
Thank you, Rhonda.
I did notice it, by the way. I guess.
I know it's very blonde. It's pretty. I need to get my hair done.
You don't think it's too long?
No, I love it. I want to go blonder with my hair.
What about you, Nana?
It looks great.
Well, I was going to ask you if you think you like it better, because you knew me back when I had dark hair.
Yeah.
You like it blonde or dark better?
I don't remember what happened last week.
Nana likes it blonde.
I like it blonde.
Because he said something today after I got back from the salon. He says, you know, we need to go to a wig store and let you try on some dark wigs so I can see what you look like with them. I was like, well, you could look through pictures.
Karen, you're asking, does Kelly call us mom and dad? Among other things, yes, she will say that once in a while.
I usually call them Nana and Pawpaw.
Look, they're my mom and dad, and I call them Nana and Pawpaw.
Well, you know, because of the kids.
Yeah, because of the kids.
All right, let's make a bowl so I can take a picture. This is the hard part.
And put the cream and
The nooch.
the nooch.
Oh, let me put the
Oh,
nooch
yeah,
in there.
okay, yeah.
Oh, I put my nooch.
What you looking
I
for?
put it in the soup, huh?
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
You might not want to do that. All the vapors coming up off that. Or you can. It doesn't matter.
What is that?
Nooch. Nutritional yeast.
Oh, okay. I didn't
So-
know it was called Nooch. I
Yeah,
like the
it's-
nutritional
if you see
yeast.
something called Nooch, N-O-O-C-H.
That stands for nutritional yeast.
Yes, that's the nickname.
That just gives it like a cheesy kind of
It
flavor.
does.
It does?
Yeah.
Nutritional yeast is
Put some in your-
a cheesy flavor. It's like a cheese alternative. I like it. It's really good.
It's a cheese
Throw it in
alternative.
your mouth.
It
Throw it in your
is.
mouth.
It's cheesy.
I wonder if they make chips out of this. Let me show it to you.
Amy, we will use Truvia, which is a
Well,
mixture
it's a
of
step.
Yeah,
step
cheesy
in.
savory dressing without the dairy. So it's made by Bragg. Same people that do this apple
Apple cider
cider
vinegar.
nutritional yeast.
Okay.
So you just
Make it
sprinkle that in
thin,
there.
babes.
Huh?
Are you going to put some neutral on top of it, or what?
I don't know.
However y'all normally eat it.
What, you want to serve that with the, here, wait. Use
Melissa,
that
can I use
one.
your phone to take a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put the kids here.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on a teaspoon, I guess.
Well, I don't mix it. I just put it on top.
Well, I'll put it on.
For the picture, I think it would be pretty good.
Can y'all see that down there?
That's the whole reason I asked.
What's the thing about big supplements?
Did I just take a picture?
I guess you can't see that.
Well,
Maybe for the picture, maybe sprinkle some on top.
what's this window here? Got a window.
What is it doing?
It's just a
Do I
window or
always sprinkle some
something.
on top and put some more of the nutritional yeast on top too to make it kind of cheesy?
I don't know.
I know this part's hard. I'm taking a picture.
Nutritional ones.
Yeah, I like to just put it on the top. It looks pretty like that.
You want me to turn this down?
You can. Okay, there you go.
I'm just gonna turn it off. This is boring.
Just trying to clean it up.
You're cleaning up the bowl
I don't know if I should move in with
and with
this.
all the
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
fan the
That looks
steam.
pretty. Portrait. Okay. I think that's good.
I'm gonna let you fix yours.
The real test is Big Daddy. Michael.
He likes it. He's Nike.
Michael, come taste this.
That does look really good. I'm probably not going to eat all
That
of
would
it.
be on.
Okay, hold on. I'll let you.
It does look so good. Wesley, yours is right there, or Michael.
Baby, thanks for reading the comments.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I was reading the comments for you.
You did a great job.
Thanks.
You want to move in?
How much do you pay?
I don't.
I have to do stuff for her.
Yeah, to let him in my videos.
And then we're going to put some
Is that me?
nutritional yeast.
Yeah.
It's potato skin.
It looks hot.
And
It's
it's hot.
steaming.
Very hot.
There's the nutritional yeast.
Can I let it cool down?
Nope, you have to eat it as is.
Okay.
Oh, have y'all met? Have they seen? Melissa, have you been on camera?
Well, I guess now she was when she was serving.
Y'all want to meet Melissa and Wes?
Ooh, and I want some cashew cream.
I don't know. I'll come over here.
Here's Uncle Wes,
Hi.
and there's Aunt Melissa. So that's
Hi.
Michael's sister and his brother-in-law. And I guess my brother-in-law. Right?
I guess.
Yeah, this is hot. I'm gonna have to let this cool down.
Yeah. I'm going to put some. Do I have to get a spoon or
Yes,
just
it's
pour
a
it?
You can have this spoon.
Yes, it's on the table.
Tabasco sounds good.
Tabasco's best.
Do you ever put that in here in the soup?
No.
I put it in my bowl at the table.
Okay. I just put a spoon in.
Why do you have two spoons?
I have, because Kelly is good.
Oh, she didn't want this.
All right, I guess that's it.
Okay, Michael?
Oh, I didn't know we're
yours?
still alive.
Yeah.
So I'll add this to the website. I didn't even add last night's to the website. I brought my computer to work on it, and I don't know if I will. But I will, tonight or tomorrow morning.
So what'd you cook, Kelly?
Nana made
Oh, no.
cold
You
what?
haven't even been watching
Cold
it this whole
cannon
time,
soup.
Wes. Cold cannon soup. It's a vegetable
I've been
soup.
staying out the way. Been being
I want some
quiet.
carrots in there. Please.
All right, so we'll see you guys tomorrow with meat.
With
Probably.
With meat.
Have a good one.